What's up, what's up, what's up? It's Tarot Tuesday. So I got a bunch of decks. I'm going to shuffle them live and I'm going to let you kind of vibrate with whatever comes your way. So right now, I want you to pick maximum 1 to 3 decks, okay? And those are going to be your customized messages for you, all right? While you pick out your deck, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. Check out the link in the description below if you're looking to align yourself with your life purpose, become the ultimate healer that you were meant to be, and shed your light across the world. Are you guys ready? All right. So I'm just going to grab this first deck over here. And also remember how and what order you pick certain decks, okay? Because that's going to be really important. If you ended up picking this deck first and then another deck second and another deck third, let your messages come to you in that fashion, okay? So if you picked out this deck, you got 2 cards coming out. Right now you're in a family kind of vibration, Lady Nada. There's a lot of justice that's happening in your reality that must be embraced, okay? And it's about truth, okay? So whatever's going on right now is about a higher truth that's happening in your family, in your soul family, in your general reality. It has to do with a lot of love and growth. Remember that this is a time for you to meditate and embrace that energy. So sometimes the truth can be really difficult to swallow. Maybe you're being aware that people are not what they seem to be, or maybe that, you know, things haven't always been like what they seem to be at a societal scope. This vibration right here is to tell you, hey, you're seeing things clearly. Understand that there's a great shift, a great awakening that's happening, and that it's more beneficial to be able to see that truth than not being able to see that truth, okay? So you need to be at peace with what you're observing, not turning a blind eye to it, and allowing yourself to hit the next step, all right? Here, we're going to go to the Ascended Masters Oracle deck. Okay. All right. So the first card tells you that you guys are in a spiritual state of attraction. This vibration is super, super powerful. You are in the zone when it comes to manifesting in this current time, okay? So just focus on clearing and shielding your energy because you have so much high vibrational energy. Remember to drink more water and to open your heart to love so you continuously manifest what you're manifesting. This is a good omen for you if you're in this vibration. Lots of powerful energy here. You just want to keep clearing your energy with like stones, meditations, doing energy work, drinking more water because that helps detox the body. And then also opening your heart to love, to let go of any negative energies that are there, okay? So very powerful stuff in this deck. Great job. We're going to go to the Yin deck. Okay, the Yin deck. We have the Watery card. The Watery card's telling you that you got a lot of movement going on in your reality. You're also manifesting, but you're also manifesting with the Divine Feminine. This side right here is divine masculine energy, okay? And what you're manifesting is a balance between your spiritual and your physical life, which is amazing. Great job, okay? The one thing you should really be focused on, though, is your expression. Make sure that your voice is being heard in every aspect of your life, because this is a moment for you to open up your heart and grow the wings that you know you so desperately have been wanting to manifest for a while. This vibration right here for these pink Yin cloud cards, they are so powerful, okay? It's so beautiful. Lots of good energy. Just keep expressing your authentic truth. Sometimes when we're opening up our hearts the way that you're opening your heart, like speaking your truth, balancing the spiritual and the physical while being in flow, things do come out of the woodworks to try to stop you from hitting your massive goals, okay? So don't let anything taint you. This is a very angelic energy here on this vibration. So call upon the angels, meditate with the angels, be in flow with the angels, okay? This vibration right here is very manifestation. I would be telling you, work with your Merkaba. Look up the Merkaba meditation online. There's a couple out there. And try to work with that in your situation. Also do the quantum heart technique that I've taught in various classes and on my YouTube channel. All right. And this one right here is just all about being present and holding space and not reacting and just being in the zone with that. This is a newer deck. These are my Egyptian cards. So I am going to be possibly reading certain book pieces from it. Yep. So this one is from the family of Ta, and it says, and you're going through a stage of enlightenment, the distillation of experiences, success, and transformation, whether it be spiritual or material in nature. After long, arduous discipline, the goal is accomplished and work is perfected. The magical body of light. So this vibration is the number 8. It has to do with abundance. And obviously the card is telling you that you've been working for a while to make something huge happen in your life. And here it is now coming to fruition. So then we also have the number 3, which the number 3 tells you about creation. And this card, Ujit, says spiritual awakening, enlightenment, and the flow of creative energy, magical protection, and power, of royal power that has always been yours is coming to the surface. Good job on that one as well. So then we have 1 as well, and 1 has to do with manifestation, another manifestation card being in forces with yourself. The Amun card tells you that there's hidden forces at work that are helping you create. So know that you're in this vibration of abundance, well-being, and growth. All right. The final card that we have is 5, which is an environmental change that's happening in your reality for many beneficial reasons. And we have Nefertitum, which is telling you that you have a lot of joy, realization, the distillation of experiences, and even love coming into your reality to help you reach the next level, okay? Angel number 8315, all right? You can go on Google and type in 8315 angel number and read it from the website Joanne Sacred Scribes, and this will give you the information on the kind of energy that's happening in your reality. So you can even look up like 831 and then just the number 5, or you can do 83 and 15, whatever you feel inspired to do. So then we have the clear deck, okay? I'm gonna take the clear deck, gonna do a quick little baby shuffle. Yeah, son. I like shuffling them in a certain kind of way. Not ready yet. Ooh. Kind of. Okay. So the first card. I feel like you're going through a major struggle right now. Whether it's a struggle with yourself, a struggle with something else happening in your reality. You maybe don't really want to take flight right now. You know that there's a major shift that's supposed to be happening in your life and you haven't been able to make that shift. And that's been the struggle. Like you've been probably afraid to make that shift and you're creating your own struggles, or you just, there's something else that you feel like stopping you. You need to realize that you need to put those issues on fire, blaze them. This is your moment to take flight like the phoenix, all right? Whatever it is that's causing you struggle is because it's trying to stop you from getting to the next level. You need to understand that this is not the time for you to let go of your vision, all right? You need to own this vibration. Why? Because you are gravitating a new reality towards you, okay? So the shift that's coming to you has to be done to have what you're looking for right now. And if you let the past or anything that's trying to rewind you to a previous state to own your growth, you're going to regret it, okay? So don't let any a struggle, rather the one that you're creating or the one that someone else is bringing into your reality, stop you from taking flight, that flight of the phoenix. Don't let the past stop you from being what you need to be, because this is the time. This is your time. Nobody's gonna stop you from getting there unless you're gonna let them, okay? We have the male cloud, the yang cloud. So now we're gonna do a little bit of this. And okay, here we go. The first card, you're being told to look at your soul. If you are not being in direct connection with your soul, you're gonna miss out on something massive that you need right now, because you're in a massive wave of energy, lots of magical energy with the wave card. This is why you need to be in tune with your soul so you can keep extracting more of that magic, because there's a huge wish on its way for you. So if you're not in alignment with your soul, exploiting all that magic that you have at your advantage, then you're not going to be able to find the ultimate answer that's necessary for you, okay? Don't let your own thoughts get in the way of getting what is divinely yours, because you are now destined to have the cravings of life come forward for you. So we have two Antojai cards that came out on these decks, right? One here and one here. Very good for you if you ended up getting it twice over. That means that you're really, really in alignment with what's going on. We have the Isis deck. Okay. So the Isis deck, there's a scales of balance that are happening to you right now. If you look at the Patreon Tarot Tuesday, the really extensive Egyptian spread that I did today, and you picked out Justice or the middle deck as well, and you ended up pulling out the scales multiple times, then you already know that this is for you. You're healing your divine masculine, okay? So right now, you have to figure out all the aspects of your divine masculine that need to be healed, need to be understood, and you got to make sure that he lets go of all of that emotional baggage that is there, holding on to only the good things that really matter for your growth, and letting go of everything else that does not. Because you are in direct alignment with Sirius. Calling upon the star Sirius will help you open up higher doors so you can bring yourself to the divine sun child. The cosmos is with you, trying to help you achieve your next ascension state. Own that vibration, take advantage of it, do what you gotta do. We got the Native American deck. Okay. There's a lot of contentment coming to you right now in your life. Amazing, especially when it comes to abundance, because the number 6 comes out. Just remember, when that abundance does come to you though, don't be vain. Like, save it and like cherish it. Use it to make your consciousness shift. Sometimes one of the things that I end up doing is sometimes I come into like large sums of money, and when I come into large sums of money, it's so tempting to like go ahead and spend it, right? But I just sit on it and I just meditate with it, and I'm like, oh wow, I got all this extra cash to like be able to just kind of like take a breather, right? And that's what life's supposed to be. So sit on it and enjoy it. Use it to change your vibration from a lack mentality to a fulfilled mentality, and use it to have a different perspective of life. Most likely, there's going to be more abundance coming for you as well from the aspect of your spirituality or your personal career. If you have a personal business, keep focusing on that. Put more love into it. Don't be naive. Make some shifts that are absolutely necessary for you to make, but also understand that you can't be afraid of success or failure. If you are afraid of success or failure, that's going to really bring you down in a lot of different ways. So allow yourself to just kind of like own the vibration that's going on right now. Know that you have a lot of blessings coming your way. You don't have to worry about anything right now. Just keep your mind clear. Here is my gay tarot. Don't worry, even if you picked this tarot does not mean you have to be gay to vibrate with it. It's just mostly the gay interpretations of things. So we have the Man of Wands. Like right now there's something you're overlooking. There's something that you feel like needs to be taken care of. And that's okay. You can have that level of authority. Just don't ruin the honor that comes with that level of authority, all right? Do not judge yourself, okay? Sometimes when we have that level of power, we do things and we question whether or not like we're doing something right or something wrong. Just be beyond your judgment, okay? Understand that if you're doing something because you're inspired to do it, as long as you're not reacting from an angry space, because right now we're going to the Mars retrograde, you are fine. Also, allow yourself to own your power, even if other people want to place judgments on you for doing so. Be beyond their judgment. Care for yourself, okay? The Eight of Cups, this one I'm going to actually have to look up for a second, is a farewell. You're moving on. You're leaving behind a person or a situation that is no longer necessary for this part of your life, okay? And then the Fool comes up telling you that like while you're doing this, you're going to open up a lot of different vibrations in your reality that tell you, okay, like you feel almost like ecstatic and completely powerful in whatever it is that's happening in your reality. You really, really have to understand that when you're making shifts in your reality and you're owning that and the vibrations are like intoxicating, you need to have more self-control because you can easily do things that no longer serve you. Like you can be so ecstatic that you run into a vibration that's not beneficial. And in this card, the Fool is basically hitchhiking, like a lot of gay youth used to back in like the day, and he's gonna go with a trucker. So that's not the safest situation. It could pan out just fine, but it's probably not the best situation you want to be in just because you're just caught up in the moment, right? So you need to be really cautious and aware of everything that you're doing, all right? So then we have the Youth of Wands. That's basically telling you that even though your reality right now may seem that is kind of like on unsteady foundation, keep reaching for your goal, okay? Focus your attention on your goal. As long as you continue to do that, you're going to be fine. Just don't get caught up, like I said, in that moment of realizing that things are shifting for you and you don't want to focus anymore, okay? On being sound. Here are the soul cards. This is a message for and from your soul, all right? So the first one is the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands basically tells you that if you're feeling possessed by a creative project or inspiration, be inspired by it, but use it also to help others. That's one of those things that's really important. You have a lot of quality to your side. You have a lot of beneficial strength to your side. Use your strength to help other people become strong. That's something that's super, super important at this time. The Five of Wands, there is something in your reality that is reaching some sort of resistance, and it's testing your ideas against other people and other situations in your life. So just remember that you can turn any situation from something that's really stressful to something that's really positive if you choose to look at things from a positive perspective. It can be an enjoyable struggle, And you can even turn it into a competition if you're willing to change your vibration. Again, being cooperative. Here are 2 community cards coming up already. So if you pick this deck, you have a lot of responsibility. You're going to be called into a space of responsibility to help other people. Then we have the King of Swords. And basically, this is a very mature card. It tells you that you're about to make informed decisions, but you have to be aware not to be too judgmental. So meditate on any disputes that happen, especially if you're going to be in this position of power where you have to delegate and work with more people. Like, there's always going to be drama that summons itself. You just have to be willing not to be caught up in the drama and keep a clear focus so you can help other people get to the next level as well. So then we have the Ace of Pentacles, and it's basically telling you that if you can manage to maintain this, your material life is going to change. It's going to be a gift of security. You're going to start to build and construct something new, a really good and fertile environment. So just remember, this is the warning that you're being given, or like the advice that you're being given. The final card is the World card, and the World basically tells you that there's a life that is reemerging itself, and sometimes when things are reemerging themselves, there can be a burden, even if it is joyful. But again, that vibration of judging whether or not it's going to be positive or negative is up to you and your perception. So allow yourself to transcend your circumstances by taking charge of them or changing them, accepting them, and accepting that there's movement that can be made as long as you keep an open perspective, all right? Because there's a lot of good energy here. You just have to have wisdom to guide yourself through this energy down low. So there you have it, you guys. Whatever it was that you read it, if you want to rewind this and be like, okay, I ended up picking this one, and this one, and you want to hear it in that particular order so you can hear how they blend into each other, that would be great. You can do that. That'll give you greater clarity. Take what works with you. Take what works with you, leave what doesn't. If you want a deeper understanding, I'm going to be using all these decks on the Patreon edition of Tarot Tuesday, where you can go ahead and you can check out these really advanced spreads that I have from Egyptian alchemy. So it's basically Egyptian reading, and it's going to be really, really in tune, telling you what it is that you really need to be focusing on at a more profound scale. So these are telling you general concepts of life, general things that you should be focusing on, one thing at a time to get you to your goal. But my other readings will give you more detailed perspectives as to why certain things are happening, how you can avoid other things, like what's the most important thing beyond even this that you really need to be paying attention to at a cosmic level. So those readings tend to be a lot more in depth and fun. Sending you all my love. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share. Check out the link in the description below if you're ready to turn yourself into the ultimate light warrior. I'm going to teach you how to master your psychic abilities. I'm going to teach you how to bend reality, like the weather, manifestation, and so much more in just a few sessions with me. So don't forget to check that out. Sign up for a free clarity consultation to see where you're at in your development, maybe play a few games and move on from there. I love you.